Thinking about high schools in St. Johns County and wondering which academy actually fits? Engineering, biotech, fashion, aviation, business, vet, science, teaching, logistics. There are so many.
In the next few minutes, we're breaking down every single academy at every public high school in the county, what they offer, what certification students can earn, and the real life pros and cons.
We're keeping it honest, fun, and easy to follow.
Let's jump straight in.
What is an academy?
A quick 101 before we get started.
A career academy is like a mini college major built right into high school. Students still take math, English, and science, but they add themed courses, engineering labs, business projects, design studio, even hospital rotations.
In St. Johns County, these programs are designed with real partners. Construction firms, hospitals, banks, design studios, tech companies. So they teach practical skills, not just theory.
We love that because it gives kids a taste of real career before college and helps them figure out what they love or what they don't.
Okay, so let's tour the schools. Nease High School. They're known for innovation, creativity, and hands-on learning. We're going to start with Stellar Academy of Engineering. They explore mechanical, civil, and architectural design, as well as using CAD software, 3D printers, and robotics labs. They can earn certifications such as AutoCAD, Revit, Inventor, Fusion 360. But the pros? Well, there's tons of teamwork and cool build projects. Cons? It's a heavy workload, not much room for slacking.
The next academy is Communications Academy, Digital Design and TV Production. They split into 2 tracks, Graphic Motion Design or Broadcast TV Production, learning Photoshop, editing, and storytelling. The certifications you get are Adobe Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator, and Premiere Pro.
I don't know how to use those.
No. Some of the a pro is great for creative minds who like to see results on screen. One of the cons, creative deadlines can get intense.
Stress. What about the Academy of Hospitality and Tourism? So they run mock hotels and event setups. They plan trips and they partner with local resorts. We have a great area for that. Certifications can be ServSafe Manager, Entrepreneurship, and Small Business. So pros could be they're awesome for people-oriented students, lots of field trips, and real-world skills. We're people-oriented.
We are.
I know. Cons, hospitality can mean long hours and you're on your feet to work.
We think Nease is a total powerhouse.
I agree. If you love to do, not just study, that's your spot.
Now, Bartram Trail High School, which is in St. John's, they mix creativity, tech, and finance under one roof. They have a design academy of interior and fashion design. They teach sketching, textiles, computer-aided design, and portfolio creations. A pro would be students walk away with creative portfolios that pop. One of the cons could be it's highly specialized, so switching later can be tricky.
What about the Information Technology Academy? So they cover networking, coding, cybersecurity, and hardware repair. All of things I know nothing about. The pro, it's a lifelong skill, high demand everywhere. The con, some find it abstract if they prefer hands-on work.
Now, they also have a ViStar Academy of Business and Finance. They run a real ViStar credit union branch right on campus. The certifications are entrepreneurship and small business, project management ready. One of the pros would be real banking experience before graduation.
That's a good pro.
Yeah.
That's needed.
I think that's very important.
Very necessary.
One of the cons could be it's a big responsibility, handling real money and real customers. We think Bartram is amazing for teens who love structure but want a taste of adult business life.
I like that one.
Yeah.
That's a good academy. So, Creekside High School. It's in St. John's. What do we got with them? So they're techie, green, and media savvy. So they have the Academy of Engineering Technology. So they offer cybersecurity, digital media, and financial technology tracks. So a pro for them, they have cutting edge topics. The students learn things adults pay to study later.
Interesting.
Well, they can learn it now. Cons, they're fast-changing tech means it's constant learning. So that could be a con.
Another academy that they have is Engineering and Environmental Sciences Academy. They combine engineering and environmental sciences, sustainability projects, CAD design, and field data collection. One pro could be a perfect for eco-minded creators. One of the cons could be projects can get pretty techy, pretty technical.
Techie.
Techie, high techie.
Yeah, big techie. Communications Academy, like TV production. They run the school's news and film programs. That's kind of cool. The pro, they are great recreative outlets and teamwork. The con, production schedules can be chaotic during events. School meets, track meets, I'm sure, things like that.
Right. Another academy is the Academy of Future Teachers. They introduce education theory, classroom management, and student teaching. A pro could be helps future educators confirm that they're on the right track, that they're taking the right path. One of the cons could be narrower focus. Not ideal if you're unsure about teaching.
It's probably good to help you figure out if you are.
Yes, it is.
So we think Creekside nails that mix of science, media, and heart, something kind of for everybody, which brings us to Pedro Menendez High School. They're all about design, business, and healthcare. First academy up is Architectural and Building Sciences Academy. Structural design and building technology. A pro is the real prep for architecture or construction management. I cannot be in that academy because I cannot say that academy. A con is they are heavy computer-based coursework.
Another academy is the ViStar Academy of Business. They also have a ViStar Academy. They operate a functioning school store and manage business financing. A pro could be practical leadership and management skills, which is very important. A con might be they can feel repetitive for students who prefer maybe variety.
Yeah. What about Flagler Health Academy of Future Healthcare Professionals? That's a big one.
Yep.
Big one. They blend academics with hospital rotations at Flagler Hospital. The pro, fantastic hands-on medical exposure.
That is pretty good.
That's big.
That is good.
Con, it's demanding. Their schedule is very demanding with lots of labs and study hours.
We think Menendez offers a great balance. Creativity, commerce, compassion, which brings us to Ponte Vedra High School, located in Ponte Vedra. They're all about high tech and high achievers. Academy of Biotechnology and Medical Research. They teach lab work, genetics, microbiology, and research.
Sheesh.
I know. That's a lot. They mean business there. One of the certifications you can get is BACE, which is Biotechnician Assistant. One of the pros could be real lab experience, perfect for pre-med students. One of the cons could be a very rigorous science workload.
I'm not sciencey.
No.
Not me.
No, no.
They also have the Academy of Information Technology. They train in systems coding and networking. A pro, it gives you job-ready skills in a field that's growing by leaps and bounds. A con, they can feel repetitive for, again, creative personalities.
Another academy is the Academy of International Business and Marketing. Now, they focus on global trade, digital marketing, and entrepreneurship. One of the pros would be ideal for travel-loving future business majors.
Travel loving.
Yes. A con could be it is a heavier writing and analytics workload.
I just will stick to the traveling part.
Yeah.
What about the Academy of Future Educators? They study teaching techniques and classroom experience. The pro, it's an early start for any aspiring teachers. Con, it's limited if the plans shift towards another field. Might not fit. We think Ponte Vedra offers polished, college-ready programs. It's like mini college life already.
Now, St. John's High School, which is located in historic downtown St. Augustine, they blend tradition with innovation. They have the first academy we're going to touch on is Aviation and Aerospace Academy. They teach aerodynamics, flight mechanics, and drone piloting with simulators. Drones are really big right now.
Yeah.
A pro could be it's truly unique. Few high schools offer aviation like this. One of the cons could be its limited seats and strict safety training.
I want to learn how to fly a drone. I think that would be
Yeah.
cool. What about Law and Homeland Security Academy? They dive into criminal justice, forensics, and emergency response.
That's pretty interesting.
That is really cool. I
That's
like that
cool.
one. Pro, great for law enforcement or legal aspirations. Con, some materials can be intense. Real world cases aren't always pretty or nice to look at.
They also have the Academy of Future Teachers. They explore educational psychology, and classroom leadership. A pro could be builds early confidence and professional skills. A con could be narrow if interests change later. So you really have to know.
Very niche.
Yes.
Makes sense, yeah. Center for the Arts. They train in dance, theater, music, and fine arts. Huge pro, artistic students, they're going to thrive there. They're going to love that academy. Con, it's audition-based and time-intensive. So we think St. Augustine High School has something for dreamers and doers, from pilots to performers, one extreme to the other.
That's awesome. A lot to offer.
Lots.
Brings us to Tocoi Creek High School, which is in West St. Augustine. They're the new kids on the block, and they came in swinging. They have an Academy of Innovation in the build environment. They teach construction, management, design, build, and project planning.
I feel like that's coming out more now.
It is.
That's really needed.
That's a really good one. One of the pros would be real world building experience or building projects. And one of the cons could be requires physical work and strong math skills. You gotta be strong in math.
Oh boy. Academy of Leadership in Emerging Technologies. So it covers robotics, a big one now, AI, and automation. So a pro, cutting edge. This is the future. I mean, AI,
Right.
It's big right now. Con, you're constantly evolving tech that can be very overwhelming.
Yep. Another academy is Flagler Health Academy of Future Healthcare Professionals. They mix science classes with clinical exposure. A pro could be strong pathway to nursing and health fields. And one of the cons could be time consuming, lots of labs and safety requirements.
Ooh,
Yeah.
labs. I wasn't good at that in school.
That goes with science.
Yeah.
No go.
No. They also have Academy of Future Educators. So they teach education theory and give classroom observation times. So you get observation hours.
That's good.
The pro is it's perfect for nurturing leaders. Con, again, less variety if teaching doesn't end up being your goal at the end. But we think Tocoi Creek is one of the most forward-thinking schools. Their programs are already feeling like next generation.
Awesome. Another new school is Beachside High School. They're keeping things modern and career ready. The first academy is Global Logistics and Supply Chain Management. That's going to teach warehousing. It's going to teach you warehousing, transportation, and analytics. One of the pros is real-world tie-ins with Jacksonville's port economy. One of the cons can feel like they're theoretical.
Until senior leader internships. That sounds good. Information Technology Academy. So they train in software, networks, and there's that cybersecurity again. Pro, universal job skills. That's needed. Con, competition. Lots of IT grads out there right now because I think everybody's kind of going for those fields.
Yep. They also have Veterinary and Biomedical Sciences Academy. They offer 2 strands of veterinary assisting and biomedical sciences. Veterinary students log 250 plus clinical hours towards certified vet assistance status.
That's really cool.
That's a lot. One of the pros would be hands-on animal care and experience. And one of the cons, emotionally tough. Real animals, real responsibility.
I don't know if I can handle that.
Yeah. We think Beachside is perfect for curious minds who like to see how the world actually works.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Although it would be emotional.
Yes.
St. John's Technical High School. So they specialize in practical, career-ready trades, such as Academy of Aquaculture. They teach aquaponics, fish breeding, and water quality systems.
That's pretty cool.
Have you ever been through that boat ride in Disney?
No.
Oh, we gotta do that.
We got to go to Disney.
Yeah.
Bye.
Pros, it's a unique niche, perfect for future marine biologists. Great area for this. Con, has limited crossover to non-sciencey fields.
Now, the most important of all, the Academy of Culinary Arts. They train in yes. They train in professional cooking, nutrition, food and service management. One of the pros would be real kitchen experience and taste tests.
I'll volunteer.
One of the cons could be long hours and lots of prep work and behind the scenes. We think Tech High gives incredible opportunities for students who learn best by doing.
I
I'm
like
one of
our
them.
nickname, Tech High.
Yeah, Tech High.
Countywide, pros and cons. We've gone over all the schools. Pros. The students stay more engaged because learning feels relevant. Good reason to join an academy. Graduation rates are higher and attendance is better. They can earn certifications like Adobe, AutoCAD, ServSafe, BACE, and PMR. All of these certifications boost their resume. They build confidence, teamwork, and leadership, I think.
Yep, those are good. Some of the cons could be, so some programs fill fast, so you have to apply early. Switching academies can delay credits. Equipment-heavy tracks may have limited access. Tech and science change fast. Updates can lag.
Yeah, that's hard.
We think the benefits outweigh the challenges by miles, though.
These programs help students step into college or career paths way ahead of the curve.
So there you have it. Every high school academy in St. Johns County, what they offer, their certifications, and the pros and cons of each.
We think these academies are one of the coolest parts of where we live, where education meets real life.
If you're moving to the area or just exploring school options, that's where we come in.
Like that. I can explore. We're Team Heather and Danielle, and we help families find homes that fit their lifestyle, school goals, and future dreams.
So hit the subscribe button for more local deep dives. And when you're ready, reach out. We'll help you find the home and the academy that fits you best.